Good day. Thank you for joining me for what is hopefully going to be a new series. I guess if it's not going to be a new series, you might not ever see this introduction. But anyway, I have been wanting to do a playthrough of the Tokusoft Danterrifik games. Danterrifik. Anyway, this creator is Spanish. I'm not sure how exactly they would say that, but they are sort of based on hell concepts of hell. And so there you go. Now, this isn't something that I was able, hey, hello, mouse cursor. This isn't something, because this game is just so, or these games are just so hard, like so hard. It is not something that I was willing to undertake without being able to do an emulation save state. And that's what I'm planning to do. I recently discovered, almost by accident, I was prompted by a viewer of mine, Perfect Peter, to he didn't prompt me to do this, but he prompted me by saying, well, there's a Spectrum emulator that does all the things you might want it to do, which is called Spectaculator, I believe it is. And I looked into it. There's no Linux version, which is a downside for me. And not that I don't have a Windows PC, I do. It's right there. I just prefer to do things on Linux whenever possible. And the Fuse emulator is what I generally use. So I did a little bit of searching for Spectrum emulators with save state features. And what pops up but Fuse? And I was like, what? What? I did not know it did that, because I looked at it one time before and I couldn't figure it out. It's not well documented, but anyway, it's there, and it's a thing. So I have this paused at the moment on the loading screen, which, because it's an emulator, fast load, you don't really get any time to look at the loading screen. So here it is, the beautiful Danterrifik loading screen. What does that say? AGD Homebrew, maybe? Homebrew games? Yeah, I think maybe it does. I'm not sure what AGD is. A development tool, perhaps? Anyway, Tokusoft. So let's repause this. Oh, I was going to set this to be a Spectrum 128, because couldn't find, what? What are you talking about? Spectrum 128. There we go. I must have chosen the wrong thing inadvertently. So let me open this up again. Oh, not sure if that sounds better than the 48K or not. Anyway, doesn't matter. So I could play this. Oh, keyboard is it. All right, so I guess I'll redefine my keys, which will be, let's see here, L, J, K, I. Jump will be F. F for jump. And how's the volume there of the music? Not bad. I'll take a look when I get playing. My intention is to... Alright, so I had managed to get through the first 3 or 4 levels of this in a previous video. I have 50 lives to die and 25 levels to hell. So I'm going to probably require numerous attempts to get past this first level. My thinking on it is that I might, if I can figure out how to do it anyway, set up a, or sorry, oops, fast forward through some of the gameplay, possibly. Possibly. And then I'm thinking 1 level per video, although if I am able to get through them without a ridiculous amount of playtime, maybe I'll go for 1 or 2 per video, or if I'm just super awesome at it, maybe I'll go for like, bugger. See, there you go. Maybe I'll go for like 3 or 4. But having played this game and these games before, I think that's pretty unlikely that I'm going to be so good at it, as you can see. Oop, don't do that. So I'm a little skull boy. Oh, whoops, I thought it was clear there. Jesus Christ. So I could end up playing this for like half an hour before I get past level 1. Which is why I'm thinking a little bit about doing some fast forwarding here. In my video editing, in video editing land, which I really don't normally do very much of, to be blunt. I do very little video editing. It's limited mostly to splicing videos together. Oh, that was stupid. Primarily. Oh, no, and I walked into the... Oh, man. You doorknob. I was there. Dipshit. Oh, I know what I was going to talk about. Steve, my buddy Steve. He does not care for save game chicanery at all. But to be blunt, there's just no way I can accomplish a project like this without using save games. So that's the current plan. Sorry, Steve. Hopefully the interest of some of the later levels will allow you to overlook my sacrilege here. There we go. There's level 1. Done. So now what I'm going to do is what am I going to do? I'm going to save a snapshot. You won't be able to see this, but I'm going to call this Dante 1-1 dot. And now I have to give it a name that is recognized. Where's that website? Where is that website? It is... I thought I had it. Oh, here it is. Okay, so you have to name it something. Now, this isn't actually documented anywhere, but I figured it out. You need to give it a name that it recognizes as a state format, a state snapshot. It doesn't call it state saving, it calls it snapshots. So I'm going to call it, what am I going to call it? An SZX file. Dante1-1.szx. Save that. And then I should end up with one file at the completion of every level. Oh, I'm not done. Son of a... I have to get back. I forgot about that. That's why this is so frickin' hard. I think I can just drop down here, though. There, yep. Yep. That's better. Hopefully I can get back without perishing. We shall see. Or should I have gone the other way? Oh, no. Oh, no! Now I could load that. And maybe I will, if I die a whole bunch more times. Forgot about the getting back part. There I was all cocky, whoops. Steve's laughing his boots off right now. Dummy. Oh my god, you idiot. Now, I don't really want to save a state with where I'm down below, like... Oh my god. Not sure how I want to proceed with this. I don't know if you can get extra lives to die. Oh! Alright, although Steve hates it, I'm going to open that snapshot file, so that I have 44 lives remaining. Okay, so drop down like that. Oh, wow, that didn't work out very well, did it? These games. So this is the concept of this series that I'm attempting here. It's very similar to what I did with Lode Runner and Championship Lode Runner. Okay, Robert, you idiot. However, it's going to be, I think, much harder. This is very much more of a dexterity and timing game than it is a puzzle-solving game. Now, that may be not entirely true, I think, but anyway, that's my impression of it so far in playing these and having played these games. But now, should I? Maybe I should, actually. There we go. Ooh, that was not what I was trying to do. Dumbass. So Championship Lode Runner was just devilishly difficult, and there were things where it took me a tremendous amount of thinking and trial and error to overcome. And I think you can see most of my process on that. F3 to open. There we go. I can do it with the keyboard. Okay, I think you can see most of my process with that. I just loaded the state in case that wasn't obvious. Whoops, dummy. Most of my thought processes and trial and error with that are documented in my series video recordings on Lode Runner, of which there are many, many videos. Oh my god. Okay, so I may end up fast forwarding through this. We shall see. Might be one level per episode after all. Oh, for God's sake. Oh no. Too eager. Too eager. Too stupid. Why? So patience, obviously, is a big part of this game, which is obviously something I am struggling with a little bit. I mean, maybe it's not inconceivable that I'll get better as I play more and more. I think I'm going to end up playing a lot of this game. To see this series through to fruition, that is. There we go. Okay, so now we're going to F2 this. And save it. And I have 35 lives to die. 15 minutes. Okay, I'll maybe preserve that as episode 1 without doing any fast forwarding. Right on. Thanks so much for watching. You take good care of yourselves, and I'm going to carry on and try to make episode 2 right now. Who knows how long it'll be until I publish it. We'll see. Take care of yourselves. See you soon. Bye.